Susan, you suck at doing my f***ing hair. What do I even pay you for? Oh, hello. Welcome back to Sex Talk 101. On today's Sex Files, we'll be talking to Pandora Boxx. Let's take a look. Welcome back to Sex Talk 101. Today, our guest is Pandora Boxx. Hi, Pandora.
Hi. I am so excited to be here.
Yes, in this virtual world.
I know. I'm kind of like, it's all right though. I'm not getting any STDs or anything, so that's good.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So today on Sex Talk 101, I just want to know a funny story that you have had. It could be like an actual encounter or something that you thought was going to lead to an encounter but didn't happen. But tell us a funny story.
Okay, so this is it's a story from back in the day because I've been with my partner. It will be 15 years this month.
Oh, congratulations!
Thank you. I mean, it's insane to say that because I'm like, what? I never thought, because I was very dateless and desperate and dated a lot of not great people. And so I was living in Rochester, New York, where I'm from, and where I decided to be gay. Couldn't find a date, and also then it was like, I've always been Pandora. Like, I've been Pandora since I was 19, and especially in a small town, no one wants to date a drag queen. They do not want to date a drag queen, and they certainly don't want to date a drag queen that is really well known.
Yeah.
So it was very hard, so I thought, well, maybe I'll just go to like a different thing aside from a club, something I'm not performing at. I'll join the gay bowling league.
Oh!
I thought, hey, you know, like older gays, maybe they won't care. I could meet a husband. And you know what I did? I met this really hot guy, and I was like, wow, it really worked. I put it out in the universe, and it happened. We went out, we were hanging out, and then, you know, we went back to his place one night, and he's like, do you mind if I smoke a little? And I'm like, sure, because I'm thinking like pot or a cigarette, because I'm very vanilla. Like, I'm very like, sure. Whatever gets you in the mood, hot stuff.
Yeah.
So then he pulls out a crack pipe.
What? Well, I'm sure many of you are wondering how sex and drugs go together. Well, in the gay world, they're everywhere. Today, Professor Tucker is going to teach us all about drugs and sex. Drugs and sex. This is a very serious topic. You should always talk to your partner about this beforehand. Using illegal drugs is not something that I condone. But if it's something that you want to do, you should always talk to your partner beforehand to find out what they're comfortable with. Some of the most common drugs used during sex include alcohol, poppers, ecstasy, and Viagra. Kids, never try this at home. Adults, always consult with a doctor before you consume any of these substances. Back to you. Well, I learned something new. I hope you sure did too. Let's continue with the story.
I'm like, oh, that's a little different than what I thought. Okay. But I'm still trying to roll with it. I'm like, what's going on? What's gonna happen? And then he's like, oh, I never really do this. And I'm like, but you just asked if you could smoke and you never really do this. Okay. We're gonna keep going. I'm very dateless and desperate in Rochester. And then he pulls out a blowtorch from under his couch.
A blowtorch?
A blowtorch. And this is what he said. Well, I know it's going to sound crazy, but you can't use a lighter because the butane from a lighter is unhealthy.
What?
Yeah, because the crack or whatever you're smoking is not healthy, but you're worried about a butane lighter? Are you kidding me?
Wow. Did you end up, like, doing it?
Well, I had two choices. I was like, I can run now, or I can at least get off and run. So I got off and run.
Yes.
I mean, at least get off. I mean, it's crazy.
Well, he got the crack, and then you got the crack.
Yes.
Well, kids, don't try this at home. Trust.
No.
Well, thank you so much for being a guest today on Sex Talk 101, and I love you. I think you're so funny and so genuine, and I can't wait till we get to work together again.
I know, and I'm glad that for whatever reason you thought I would be good for Sex Talk 101.
Well, this has been fun. Thank you so much again, and have a good night, okay?
Thank you for having me. I love you so much.
Love you too. Mwah. Bye. In all seriousness, drugs are not to be taken lightly. Definitely consult with a doctor before you consume anything, and kids, do not try any of this at home. I hope you learned something new on today's Sex Talk 101. Until next time, bye.
So then he pulls out a crack pipe